In the old dairy, we're milking 120 cows in probably 2.5 hours. Up here, we're milking 240 or 250 cows in probably an hour and a half. If we had been in the old dairy now, with deregulation, we probably wouldn't have been there. We wouldn't have been able to continue on.
Faster throughput, increased milk production, less stress and increased profitability. These are just some of the benefits dairy farmers are experiencing after installing the MSP Rapid Exit Milking System. Monto Steel Products, or MSP, developed a system after requests from local farmers looking for ways to improve their efficiency in an increasingly difficult industry. The first component of the MSP Rapid Exit Milking System is a hydraulic gate open from the pit, which allows cattle to enter the system. Once they enter, cows are forced to walk the full length of the parlour before they can turn into their stall by a system of gates. These gates are probably the most important key to the speed and efficiency of the whole system. They prevent cows from stopping at the intermediate feed compartments and thereby holding up the inflow of cows. Cattle learn quickly that they must go to the end of the parlour before they can turn in.
We've brought cows in and neighbours' cows and cows from other places, and they've all adapted instantly. Within 1 or 2 milkings they're in and into the system.
As each cow turns in, she pushes her gate open, which in turn allows the next gate to be pushed open, and so on down the line. Cows stand at a 90-degree position, and systems can be designed to hold from 10 to 30 cows per side. When the last cow enters her stall, the hydraulic entrance gate comes down to prevent further entry. With all the cows in position, the operator then activates an indexing cylinder from controls in the pit. This pushes the entire feed trough or barrier back at the cows, forcing them to back up against the rail.
When the cows enter, they've got plenty of room to get into their individual gates, and once they're in and all in position, we can push the hydraulic lever and shuffle every cow back against the back rail, so it makes them very easy to attach cups to.
The indexing back of the feed trough or barrier also pushes them up against the gutter and catching most manure before it becomes a problem.
Because they've got their individual stall gates and they've got their own individual head bale for where they feed, the cow next door can't bully the younger one next to her or the subordinate cow next to her, so they all get their fair share of feed. In the old dairy, you might have had one cow in the middle getting feed from 3 or 4. She'd just bang her head from side to side and move the cows off.
Once milking is complete, the indexing cylinder is activated, drawing the feed trough or barrier away from the cows. This is carried out by the operator at controls in the pit. 2 hydraulic cylinders then raise the entire trough above the cows, thus allowing for a rapid and efficient exit. If required, when the trough is raised to its full extremity, it can activate feed hoppers which drop a measured amount of grain into each compartment, and the trough is then lowered for the next intake of cows. Monto Steel Products has a reputation for quality workmanship. The MSP Rapid Exit Milking System furthers this reputation. The combination of years of experience in the dairy industry and the use of robust galvanised components ensure the highest quality product. The many unique design elements throughout the system not only add to its effectiveness, but mean it will last well into the future.
The system itself is probably the strongest on the market we've seen. We've looked at different systems from Victoria and other places, and they never come up to anywhere near what the Monto Steel Products dairy did. We've never ever bent or broke anything in this dairy since we've been here.
The MSP Rapid Exit System is prefabricated by Monto Steel Products at their workshop in Monto and erected on-site by a team of dedicated professionals. Trials have shown that 180 cows can be milked in the MSP Rapid Exit System in about 1 hour and 10 minutes. This is based on 20 litres per cow in a 16-a-side swing-over system. It's recognised that this time would vary slightly between different operations. Apart from the increased speed of milking, operators are finding that milk yields per cow have also increased. This could be due to a combination of factors resulting from the system. Less stress at milking, each cow's getting her correct feed entitlement, or because less time is being spent at the milking shed, cows are getting more time to spend grazing and making milk. Isn't it time you invested in the MSP system? Give your cows more time in the paddock and put more milk in your vats. Invest in the MSP Rapid Exit Milking System and improve your profitability.
In the old dairy, we had to push every cow in manually. We had to find a lead cow to come into the dairy to bring the rest in. Then when we had them in, the old cows used to bully the young cows off their feed. And I think that was a cause of loss of production because young cows were never ever getting their right amount of feed. Up here we don't have to do any of that. The cows enter on their own. And when they do, heifers break in very, very easily. Because they've got their individual space, they like to enter. And we, like I said, we never have to go back into the yard and get cows anymore. If there's one thing that you've got to watch, they enter fairly quickly. You've got to sort of slow them down sometimes.
For details how you can benefit from the MSP Rapid Exit Milking System, please contact Monto Steel Products.
We're not at maximum capacity with the dairy by any means. We're only limited a little bit here with land area. We could milk 300 or 400 cows through this dairy and quite comfortably.